drop in. So here we go, start things off, going down the big rolling on the right side. Over the gap with a flip whip. Oh, he wasn't able to get his feet on the pedals and command the bike back down. But look at Dougie, straight there with his thumbs up. And you know what, you got to start things off, and it's hard to get them.
Place, really, in his first start in Sydney.
Oh, so glad to see Alex in this competition. Starting things off with a front flip no-hander as well, just like Andy Buckworth. But look at the speed he's bringing into this one. Very, very high air, but he over-rotated the air and slid out. But that was the best case scenario for a crash like that. Look at him paying homage on his shirt right there with the big air. That's amazing.
That's so rad.
But let's talk about that crash. He ended up over-rotating on that air, meaning that the air is usually about a 180-degree turn, and he overspun it just a little bit, and his body was not ready to be able to be on top of the wheels on the way down. So check out this replay. Everything looks like it's gonna work. It looks just like a really high air. He's about, I'm gonna say 15, 16 feet, but he over-rotated, couldn't get underneath of it, and had this
2015 in Austin when he took a bronze in big air doubles.
So Zach's dropping in. He's got so many big tricks, and just like that, whoa! And that was his bread and butter. That's the trick that got him his medals in X Games. So what he was going for is the bike flip backflip, and he's the first and almost the only person. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else do that trick. So
what
you
goes
can
wrong?
See, look at, he tried to catch the bike with his hand. He tried to grab the seat and pull it back under, but it just was too far out. It was too far away. And what's even crazier about this is he's
over in Sydney. He wants to get back on that top spot, Scotty.
James is capable of it. He's got so many big tricks. Start things off with a double backflip. Ooh, man, he pulled so hard off that takeoff. It looks like he's up. I mean, the way that he cased the front end of the bike on that one, it favored the way he slid down it to keep him safe. But check this out, you're pulling so hard off of the lip, and he's barely above the ramp because that takeoff on that gap right there is designed for distance. When you're trying.
So here's Buckworth's second attempt.
Double backflip. Oh, man, right at the last second, he had a feeling that wasn't going to work out, so he twisted his body. Wow. Insane, but he had more pop than eyes set. And that turned out to be a LASIK surgery, so he said now he could see the ramp better, so it should be a better showing for him.
Yeah, his bones are now the right color and he can see.
Look at the energy on Dougie. That's what's so amazing about this guy. We're going to see high flying air on this quarter pipe if he gets this trick right here. There's the flip whip. Oh, rotating this time. Dougie. I just want to see him get to this quarter pipe so we can get the real show right here. This guy can go, he can hang with the biggest guys out there.
It's got to be challenging though, Scotty, as we take another look. What happens here?
So his flip whip is, I'm not going to say it's not controlled, but his technique is a little bit different.
To forget. In August, he tore the meniscus in his right knee, and in November, he tore the meniscus in his left knee.
It's a rough one right there, but look at this double backflip. Oh! Same thing that we saw earlier. Another nose case on the double backflip. I saw him do this one in practice. He is capable of it, but that one still the same thing. You know, like I've said it earlier, you pull this double backflip, but he's so low off the ground because the trick requires so much pull off the lip, and you have to sacrifice
10th place.
Yeah, I think it's been a few years since Zach landed his trick, so if he can get this one, this will be a huge accomplishment for him. There's the bike flip. He's got it this time, headed to the quarter. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Oh, no! Zach was so close to riding away from that one, but he just couldn't get his feet back on the pedals. And it's crucial when you are that high in the air and you're on a 27-foot quarter pipe. But let's look at this gap right here. This is the bike flip backflip. He checks the seat with his hand, brings it in. He lands this one perfect, pedal to pedal, standing up. But here's where it went wrong. Here's the first tail whip. Here is the second tail whip. There's the third one. But his feet moved on the pedals, and you cannot confidently ride down the ramp with all your force. There's so
total. Uncharacteristic miss off the gap on his first attempt.
You know, it's a different trick that he's trying. Let's see if he comes back for the same. Oh, this time he's going for this, a straight flip whip. Looks like he wants to get one run in the bag. Bar spin to, oh, gee. Man, James had to bail out on that one. It was the same trick he was trying when he won his first gold medal in Minneapolis. He was going for the bar spin to downside triple tail whip, but I'm not sure exactly what went wrong. I'm going to need to see a replay to be able to figure that one out. But James is back up on his feet though. That's not a bail you want to make right there on that quarter pipe. That is, I couldn't even imagine being in that position, kicking the bike downside tail up like that. So let's see what goes wrong. Here's the bar spin. That looks good. He catches the bike. First tail up looks good. Second tail up looks good. But the third one just got so away from him, and he almost got caught on the bike there on the way in. But he was able to get the bike.
So Alex Landero sitting in 9th place.
Going for the double flip. Oh, no, man, he over-rotated a little bit that time. But he did lean to his side, so I don't know if the wind played a factor or just his so far. And just knowing that we are capable of seeing something even bigger, oh, that gets me so excited. But here's Vince Byron going again. There's a no-handed cash roll. Oh, man, he couldn't get his hand back on the handlebar right there. We'll get a replay of that one, hopefully, to be able to show you exactly what went wrong. He went for the rotation. Everything looked like it was working, but when he brought his hand back on, it looked like maybe the handlebars moved and he couldn't get back onto it. But that's a tough break right there, because when you're on the third set of runs, this is crunch time. This is the finals right here. So look at this. He goes for the spin. The handlebars moved. He missed his hand right there. Got it back on, but he wasn't able to complete the rotation because that was that's going to give him more momentum, and he's going to go for big air on the quarter pipe. Dougie's all about putting on the show, so it can go either way right now. Going for, he's transferring over. Oh, no, Dougie, no. All right, so let me explain what was going on in this one. I know that was a straight jump and Dougie just fell. But what Dougie was trying to do, he started all the way on the left side of the ramp at the top. His goal was to transfer over from the left lip to the right side of the landing. You can see he's carving over and landing on the far side of the ramp. Now, theoretically, that makes the gap bigger. So instead of a 63 foot, that could be probably like a 75, maybe even 80 foot gap. So he can bring more speed down the roll-in and catch transition, and he was going to go for the biggest air laps. And he's starting things off with the tail whip drop in once again, Brandon. This is unreal. Tail whip, double tail whip drop in. Are you kidding me right now?
What?
Morgan Wade.
Oh, no, Morgan.
Brandon, Morgan has never ever in his life done a double tail whip drop in. That just blew my mind right there. And what an intro I gave to Morgan to do that trick. Still loving it right now. Dancing for the fans, but a double tail whip drop in.
I have to see that again right now.
This was so unexpected. Look at this. One tail whip, two tail whip, and he catches it perfect.
You're a madman.
That was the highlight of the day for me right there. Morgan Wade just blew my mind. Once again, me and Morgan Wade competed at the same time together at this competition called the Roost Jam. We went first and second in 2003. Here we are in 2019, and Morgan Wade is still upping the ante. I wish he landed that, because what we were going to see on that quarter pipe was going to be magic. Well, I guess we'll have to settle for the worm, though.
Well, Morgan Wade giving us a preview possibly of what's to come at X Games Minneapolis. But we talked about it, right? Ryan Williams in 3rd place. He's guaranteed at least a bronze medal. James Foster did not come here for a bronze medal.
Can he go for this double flip? We'll see right now. There's the flip double whip, okay?
Yes.
That's stepping it up. Let's see what he's got. Bar spin to triple downside tail whip. Oh, no! His feet blew off the pedals and his foot got stuck under the wheel. Man, he's in disbelief right now.
Amazing that he's able to ride away. Really just riding on the edge all day today, Scotty.
And that's BMX Big Air for you. This is no joke. This is the scariest competition at X Games. And look at this. He's got the flip double whip this time. He catches it pedal to pedal. We knew we were going to get something big on the quarter pipe, but what was it going to be? Was it going to be the quad whip again? That's what I was expecting, but when I saw the bars go around, this to me, this is a very technical trick, and I think this one scares James more than the quad whip at this point. But his feet blew off the pedals. Look at this. That's no joke to catch the bars and do that triple downside tail whip. And look at that. The foot went off the pedal. The foot went into the front wheel. He crashed and made the lap off.
Yeah, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh, oh.